What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Got an active self-protection video. Man gets run over after a nasty bar fight. Let's get into it.
As a force tool, it is usually equivalent to deadly force. Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Correa. Today's lesson comes to us out of Philadelphia. Palm pepper spray has recently reformulated for even more effect when you bless the deserving with the hot sauce. Palm is what I use between a harsh word and a gun and encourage everyone to do likewise. So this guy who is pulling his car in is actually our perp, and you're gonna see him get out and go inside this gentleman's club and enjoy himself for a number of hours. He's coming in here. He's going to be inside there for a number of hours, and then late, as the bar is closing, he is going to end up coming out, getting in a confrontation with some people outside. You see him reach into the car here and actually pull a bat out and threaten some people with that bat. Apparently, that is going to back those people off, and they are going to finish that confrontation, whatever. A little bit later, he is going to go get in his car and decide he wants to get out of there. Well, one of the guys that he was having a confrontation with is still standing at the front of the car. So you're gonna see him push that guy and then continue on, run that guy over under the wheel.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa! God damn, man. See, this the thing, man. If I'm into it with you and you get in your car, I'm getting out the way, man. I'm not finna. You gonna hit me? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm out the way, bro.
They are going to finish that confrontation, whatever. A little bit later, he is going to go get in his car and decide he wants to get out of there. Well, one of the guys that he was having a confrontation with is still standing at the front of the car. So you're going to see him push that guy and then continue on, run that guy over under the wheels and then speed off. The victim here ended up with a broken leg. Even though they've got the car and the guy's face on camera, it says the police are still looking for him. Listen, if you want to talk about the legal and moral aspects
under the car like a rag was just, what the fuck?
We do that every Friday over on the Active Self-Protection Extra channel. Hit the link in the description and subscribe over there for a discussion every week of legal self-defense principles and how to keep you out of prison. Of course, one of our mottos at Active Self-Protection is you got to follow the rules of stupid, right? Don't go stupid places with stupid people at stupid times and do stupid things. This absolutely breaks all of those rules. Now, he's getting in a fight here, and I don't care what the fight was over, whatever.
Weapons,
I'm thinking about this from the other people involved in the altercation. Nobody's going into their car to get you some roses to say that they're sorry, right? So you see somebody going into the car, they're going to go get a weapon, is what we see happen again and again and again in real life encounters. So again, you know, you're stupid enough to get into a brawl or a verbal altercation with somebody, something like that. They start going for the car, you need to skedaddle. You need to get out of there right now.
Get out of there,
because
bro.
Chances are,
if I'm into it with you and you get in your car, like I'm for the finish the sentence, man. Chances are they gonna run your ass right over if you into it with them. Get out. If you know you into it with somebody, get out their way. They getting to go to the car, period. Cause they coming back with something, bro.
What's coming is going to be a deadly threat, and that's exactly what ends up happening here. Dude ends up pulling a gun,
or they gonna run your ass over in that car.
You know, he pulls a bat on everyone and threatens them with it. Now listen, if
like some people be thinking like, oh, he ain't gonna run me over. He ain't gonna run me over. I'm gonna run your ass over. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you in the front of my car, like, where you going? I'm finna through your ass. You know what I'm saying? For some people don't be thinking that, but this man literally did that. Goddamn.
This is happening to you, and you know you're having a verbal altercation with somebody. They go and get a bat and threaten you with a bat. That has escalated this from verbal, which it was before, maybe even physical if they were getting after each other, to deadly force. Now again, being in a bar, 2 o'clock in the morning, those things, the chances of you being armed are slim. In most places, that would be illegal. It is time to skedaddle. Now, if you did have a firearm on your person, that is a deadly threat, and you have justification in order to handle that deadly threat, unless you were the instigator or the provoker. These are why we want to be a good, sane, sober, moral person and not get into these kinds of problems. Because, now listen, this guy's, you know, got a bat on you, whatever, but imagine the position you're in. You're probably been out to the club all night, you've had a few drinks, you've been involved in this altercation. Let's just say you do use deadly force against this guy. Well, then now you've got to answer all those things, and all those things make you look like an unreasonable person who provoked a gunfight and got into a place and put yourself in a place where you had to use deadly force. I'm not saying it wouldn't be justified, but you're going to have a heck of a hard time describing that to the prosecutor, and you may well end up.
Exactly. So you escalate the situation when you bring out our weapons and stuff like that. If me and you just one-on-one duking it out, okay, all right, cool. You beat my ass, I go home, I whoop your ass, you go home. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring a weapon out, you just made things a lot worse on yourself, on your defense, defending yourself. Because all they got to do is go back to this video and be like, he was the first one to bring out a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to do something besides throw these hands.
Being prosecuted for it, which of course you don't want to do. Let's talk just a little bit about the vehicle here. Let's just say on the other side, this guy was the aggrieved party. He just wants to get out of there. And then this guy's blocking him in. Now remember, generally the use of the car, if you're going really...
Now he could have got out of that. The dude that he hit, he could have got out of that. And I'm like, he probably was like, he not going to actually hit me. He not going to hit me. He hit your ass, bro. He could have moved.
Speed, you might be able to argue that it is a use of ordinary force. Certainly pushing somebody's ordinary force, right? So if you said, listen, I was just trying to get out of there, and so I nudged the guy because he just wouldn't get out of my way, you might be able to justify that as a use of ordinary force. But
ordinary
this guy's
force.
absolutely
get up out of
not
there.
a risk of deadly force. At least I can't see any weapons on him or anything like that. I don't think he meets the triad of ability, opportunity, and manifested intent in order to be considered a deadly threat. So putting him under the wheels here is clearly aggravated assault, right? This is not okay. You can only use your car, especially if you're not just doing like a real slow nudge, if you have objective, reasonable evidence that what you are facing is a deadly threat. This guy I don't think does. So I think what he's done here is aggravated assault. I think one of the big things we learn here, stay away from the strip clubs just as a general rule, right? And don't be out between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m. if you can help it, because you get in stuff like this all too often. Better off to be inside and cover your ass.
Yeah, covered up under the wheel, man. Wow. My advice to anybody, if you into it with somebody and they go to their car, period, don't stay there to find out what they gonna do with that car or what they got in that car. If you would like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.